I want to make a very important announcement tonight. A very, very important announcement. And everyone must pay attention. The IPOB USA treasurer, in the person of Mrs. Rita Eze, some people call her Madame Moivo as well. I don't know if she has, but that's by the way. Mrs. Rita Eze, the IPOB USA treasurer, from tonight has been relieved of her position as IPOB USA treasurer. The account that this lady is managing for IPOB, which is the Umweri Arodi Areli account in USA, is hereby shut down. This account cannot be used anymore for any ESN fundraising. Do not put your money as if you're an IPOB family member or you're a sympathizer of IPOB, you are a Biafran, you want to support what the IPOB is doing to liberate our land. You should not put your hard-earned funds into Umu, Eri, Arodi, Areli account in USA. This account that is managed, or that from tonight, of course, it is managed by Mrs. Rita Eze. Mrs. Rita Eze herself has been relieved of her position as IPOB treasurer. Anyone dealing with her is dealing on her own, on his own. You are not dealing with IPOB anymore. And in addition to Mrs. Rita Eze, these individuals are hereby expelled from IPOB family. Number one, Mazi Ndubisi Ejiasi, formerly a rep, a zonal, a regional rep in USA, is hereby expelled. Mazi Olive Obi, also formerly a representative, that is a regional rep, is hereby tonight expelled from IPOB. Mazi Onyeka, formerly of Ontario, a regional rep of Ontario, is as well hereby expelled from IPOB. I am giving a warning to these two women, Mrs. Rosemary Williams and Mrs. Azoka Charles Nwankwo. It could be that your name is being used without your permission, but I want to give you the benefit of that. From tonight, if your name continues to be used by these evil people in our midst, those who are doing the work of their master, if you allow your name to continue to be used by them, then it means that you are accused. It means that you knowingly and deliberately is in consent with their evil plan, which is to destabilize this great movement. And then from that moment will the leadership do the appropriate. But for now, these two women turn a good leaf because we allow people to change from their mistakes. I have something to tell those who are moving around, mounting and parroting the what do they call it? IPOB North America under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What nonsense. Listen, when this issue started, when this problem started to grow a little bit, I remember I told Mrs. Rita Eze Onyise, or Rita Eze, or I hope I get it properly, but Rita Eze, I think that's her name. I told her that IPOB is beyond being hijacked by anybody. It cannot happen. We will allow you to come out openly. We will allow you to show your intentions, to show your motive, and then we'll cut off your head. Because this movement cannot be hijacked. Those who gave you the work, those who gave you the assignment to go and destabilize IPOB, while they are killing our people in our land, and you are trying to distract us with the cooked up distractions. That's because some of these things that we see on being distributed, they actually do not make one iota of sense. Now, those of you, I told her and two other women, I told them that this movement cannot, if you think this movement can be hijacked, you cannot do that. It's not possible. Not that you cannot, but you are not, Amubonya, that person has not been born. And it does not exist. The person who will hijack this very movement. They thought it was a joke. And they continued in their way. They continued in their evil machination. They continued to cause mayhem and confusion in this family. And until we clearly understood where they were coming and where they are going. And we are cutting it off. IPOB is one central command. One central command, and that central command is Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no IPOB Europe under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nonsense. There is no IPOB Asia under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or IPOB South America under Mazi Nnamdi. See, so you people must understand. When I was saying the last time that they tried the three-pod, they tried the whatever pod the DSS tried during the first time our leader had issues. They knew that there is no way that they will set up another freedom fighting outfit to rival this great movement. So what they went back to the drawing board and they said, let us try to take it from within. And that is why you're seeing these daughters of perdition. That is why you see some of these men who did not fully drink from their mother's breast, that they have agreed to be the hand by which the enemy will attempt to destroy this movement. And all the efforts that they have made. And when I was always saying, when disciples write something, read between the lines, because they are confessing. The spirit of Biafra will make them to confess. Read deep and think very thoroughly. They are saying that they wanted the DOS after 5 days of our leader not being available. They already saw their vision that the Biafran people will reject the DOS. The plan was to do what? To turn the leadership upside down and to create something parallel to that and take it from within. So, but they did not count on the hardcore members of this very leadership that Onyendu has put in place, and their time has come, and their time is now. We will begin to weed many of them out very gradually and very sustained, in a very sustained manner. If you are an IPO principal servant, I repeat this again, and you are found dealing with any of these people that has been expelled and removed from this family, it means that you have taken a deliberate step and a conscious action, and you will be held responsible for that deliberate act and that very conscious action that you have taken, because knowing that all that actions and steps that they are in complete disagreement and in complete conflict with the agenda of this great movement, with the objective of this very great movement, of course, with the fundamental goal or aim of this very movement. You are warned. On Sunday, I will be having a meeting with the 4 regional reps in the United States, the Mountain Region, the Central, the Eastern Zone, Eastern Region, and Mountain, Eastern, Central, and which one am I missing? I think there are 4 of them. So, but the point is that I'm going to have a meeting on Sunday with the 4 regional reps on 4 regional reps of IPOB in the United States on Sunday. In that meeting, the IPOB USA Financial Secretary will be there, and of course, IPOB Head of Finance will also be in that meeting, and maybe 1 or 2 more members of DOS. And the reason is that we are going to, by next week or before this, yes, by next week, let's put it better. By next week, our people will be properly directed on where they must begin to put in their contributions for the Eastern Security Network. We must continue on our fundraising, and I understand that the liaison team are preparing for a fundraising on the 6th of November. The liaison team are preparing, they have scheduled a fundraising for the 6th of November, and I encourage every Biafran, wherever you may be, I do encourage all of you to be part of that fundraising, because that fundraising will be to ensure that our ESN is not lacking what they need to continue in their functions and carrying out their responsibilities. Biafra for us is not just a name. Biafra is our identity. Biafra is our heritage. And Biafra is all that we have, all that we have. For us, for our children, and for generations yet unborn. Biafra is all that we have, and every hand must be on deck to ensure that Biafra comes. We cannot begin to imagine Biafra, any life without Biafra, because it will be a life of servitude. It will be a life of sorrow and misery. And Chukwuabiyama forbid. We are the children of Chukwu Okike, and Him alone, the creator of heaven and earth, Chukwuabiyama, Him alone is him whom we worship, and him alone is whom we bow down to, and not to man, and not to anything that is made by man's hand. Therefore, great Biafrans, you must not fail to be your brother's keeper. As we enter the lockdown on the 5th of November, those of you whose hands are well off, you must look around and, of course, support your brother or your sister who may not be as buoyant as you are. And Chukwokike shall keep all of you. Chukwokike shall keep all of us. And Chukwabiama shall bless the indigenous people of Biafra. And continue to put our leader in prayer. Yes, we have come to the end of the Psalms, but our prayer continues day and night on his behalf and on behalf of all Biafrans in Biafra land who are in a war front. We must continue to put them in prayer, and we must continue unceasingly to call down the spirits that own our land to fight this battle for us. Thank you so much for listening. And from me, from here, I want to say to you, may Chukwabema bless and be with all of you, and good evening from here. Thank you so much.